Good morning, everybody, from La Meseta, day 2 in La Meseta, but day 62 of my pilgrimage from Lyon, France to Santiago de Compostela, possibly Finisterra, which is the ends of the earth. I wonder if you guys think I've changed a lot, but I know that I have. I mean, just look at me. I sometimes look at the first video or the first pictures, just a little kid with a mustache and big bag, and he thinks it's gonna be easy. He doesn't know. But he also doesn't know the amazing people that he's gonna meet along the way, like the Italians I had dinner with last night, who gave me advice about life, and we talked about religion, and they opened up about so many things. Or like Andrea, the Argentinian woman who cried in front of me yesterday as we were walking, because she was telling me about how she felt unloved at certain points of her life. Or the person from France named Blondine, who left me a Bible verse on a bench a week in advance for me to find, just to tell me that we walk by faith and not by sight. I mean, Daniel doesn't know he's going to meet all those incredible people. And those are just a handful of the incredible, beautiful people that God has put in Daniel's way to teach him about life, to teach him about love, to teach him about God. And I'm really excited for him. All right, that's enough of the third person. So last night, before I had dinner with the Italians at the albergue for 14 euros, pretty good for dinner. And before dinner, I went ahead and visited the local church, and I prayed, and then I walked out to go journal, but I was interrupted by a really sweet old lady. Here's a picture of her. She is a nun of the Dominica order, and I don't think I'd ever met a nun before, not that I can remember, or at least not one that left such an impression. She insisted on massaging my feet. I felt so bad. She was, my elder, an older lady. I felt bad that she was going to massage my feet, but she insisted. She massaged it for maybe 45 minutes to an hour. She massaged my feet, and we just talked about her life and how she doesn't regret devoting it to Jesus, and how she's had such a beautiful and happy life, and that she devoted her life to Jesus at around 20. And she wasn't sure at that time, but she said if anything, she can always leave the order. She wants to have a family or something like that. But she never felt the need, because to be with Jesus, to serve Jesus, it completed her. And that was very interesting. Very interesting conversation. We talked a lot, we laughed a lot. And she said she was going to pray for me, my mother, my sister, my father. And she's so kind. And after that, we had a little prayer ceremony where they give you this piece of paper and they have you think about things. And one of the things was, why are you here? Which is one of my favorite questions, because I know everyone's here because God called them here, even if they don't know it. But I asked myself the question, why are you here, Daniel? And yeah, because God called me, but for what? And I started thinking and thinking and thinking. And this morning I'm in deep thought, and I don't really want to tell you guys what it is that I'm thinking about. Just pray for me, and I pray that no matter what I think and what happens after this, that God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Gonna keep following these arrows and try to have an amazing day 62 here on the Meseta. I don't think I'll walk far, and I'll try to take some time to edit videos, write, and take some time to enjoy scripture. Gonna sleep in a church, and they're gonna wash our feet before dinner. It's a donativo place run by Italians. It's super cool. We're gonna sleep right here. Insane. I got here early, so they had a bed for me. Tonight they'll have dinner for me. And I'm gonna show you guys this really cool thing that the light does on the camera.
Verso Santiago. Amen. Sana, nel nome di Cristo ti accogliamo in questo ospitale di San Nicolò. Che il riposo ti conforti e ti dia la forza per continuare il tuo cammino verso Santiago. Amen.
Inez.
Amen. Nel nome di Cristo ti accogliamo in questo ospitale di San Nicolò. Che il riposo ti conforti e ti dia la forza.
Just want to summarize what went down last night. So you saw the washing of the feet, you saw the big communal dinner that we had, and the place we slept inside that church. That church was incredible, and that day was pretty much a day of rest, since after I checked in, I went into the town just to get some groceries. No grocery store, because most towns are like this one right here, completely abandoned. There's no one here. It's like a ghost town. Some of these houses are for sale for $19,000. So if you want to change your pace, you could come here and open up an albergue, but it's gonna be quiet. There's nobody. And look, some of these houses are made out of dirt and straw. Incredible. Lots of ruins here. And right now, I'm walking out in 82-degree heat to resume my journey. But before we get into today, I want to just summarize a little bit what happened yesterday. So I went into town and just got some lunch, then went back to the Italian church where I was going to stay. Everyone was speaking in Italian. This is the name of the town I'm in. Everyone was speaking in Italian, and it was just a great place. I took a nap after my shower, and they had no Wi-Fi, no electricity, so I just read the Bible after that and talked to a bunch of the pilgrims there. It seems like there's a group that's forming. Jordan, the Jewish girl that I met a couple days ago, she's still here. This Dutch girl named Inez. This Italian named Davide. I love that guy. We hug every time we see each other, even though we can't really understand each other. And I'm just having a great time. After I read the Bible, we sang some songs to the ukulele. They washed our feet, we had dinner, and went to bed.